Now let's go.
Yo, welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Isaiah, as always, and today we're going to be doing the Week 3 NFL prediction. You're supposed to come out yesterday. I know, I got busy. So let's get into it. Opening off tonight, as I'm recording this video, we got the Browns, Pittsburgh heading into Cleveland. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a defensive game, very boring game. Cleveland's coming off a very embarrassing L. And Pittsburgh is coming off an L as well. I'm actually going to take Pittsburgh here. I went to this game. I went back and forth. My thought process was, who do I think sucks less between Mitch Trubisky and Jacoby Brissett? I like Mitch Trubisky a little bit more, but a low-scoring game, 20-14. The score is going to look close, but this game won't be interesting till the last 5 minutes. Up next, we got the Las Vegas Raiders going into Tennessee, two 0-2 teams. Both of these teams have been very disappointing this season, but I believe that the Raiders bounce back after a brutal loss and take a 27-17 win over the Titans on the road. Don't let me down, Vegas. Up next, we got the Ravens heading into New England. New England's coming off a win. Ravens are coming off a soul-crushing defeat to my Dolphins. And I'm going to give the Ravens this win. I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to give them. I think they're not going to score much, but nor will New England. 23-14 is the final score. I still have a little bit of faith in New England's defense. Up next, we got the Bengals heading into New York. Cincinnati, don't lose this game. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll give them 26 points, and I'll give the Jets 19. Not 109. 19. Yeah, if the Bengals lose this game, it is complete panic mode for the Bengals fans. I mean, I don't know how you can call yourself a Bengals fan. If you start 0-3, and those losses have come from the Steelers, the Cooper Rush Cowboys, and the Jets. The Joe Flacco Jets. Next, we got the Chiefs heading into Indianapolis. Indy has looked bad. They look like an 0-2 team. They're an 0-1-1 team, and I think they're going to be 0-2-1 after a hammering from Kansas City. Give me Kansas City in a 34-13 game, because the Colts offense has looked really bad, and the Chiefs look like one of the best teams in football. Next, we have a true test for Miami at home against Buffalo. We beat New England at home. We beat Baltimore on the road, but we don't beat Buffalo. I do think we keep it in range, though. I'm going to say 30-23 is the final score. I like Buffalo's defense a lot. Josh Allen is amazing. So, yeah. Obviously, I'll be very happy if the Dolphins win this game, though. Next, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars heading into Los Angeles. The Jags have actually looked decent, but I'm still going to pick the Chargers. But I don't think it's going to be an absolute blowout. I'll take a 10-point game. I'll take a 17-point game. Up next, we have the battle of the two worst teams in the league. The Houston Texans taking on the Chicago Bears. I will take the Bears in a slight edge, but I'll give, 14-13. That's the score. Both offenses look bad. The defenses are okay, I guess, but, nothing special. Up next, we got the Jimmy G 49ers. Very sad that Trey Lance got hurt. Versus Broncos Country, we tried. Until they prove to be otherwise, that they could actually look competent, and Nathaniel Hackett's a good coach. I will take the Niners in a 10-point victory, 30-20. Up next, we got one of the better games this week. We got the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Very, very good game between two divisional rivals. But I am going to take the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings in a high-scoring game. I think they'll win off a last-second field goal. 33-30. Because I like the Lions' offense a lot. I liked what they've shown so far. But I think the Vikings had a little bit of a fluke game last week. I think they'll bounce back. Next, we have the Eagles versus the Commanders. My gut says the Commanders win this game, but I'm going to use logic. I'll take the Eagles. The Eagles look like one of the best teams in the league. The Eagles look like one of the best teams. Jalen Hurts has looked great. But I think Washington can keep up for a little bit. I'll give them 35. No, you know what? No. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I did not mean to do that. Get off my screen. Okay, anyway. 35-30. Next we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. Okay. New Orleans need to win. Carolina's still searching for their first win of the season. But I don't think it happens this week. I think in a low-scoring game, the Saints win 23. The Saints win 23-16. I don't believe in Matt Rule. Matt Rule is one of the worst coaches in the league. He is so bad. Next, we got the Seahawks and the Falcons. Very, very interesting game for both of these teams. Both of these teams I don't think are very good, but I think I like the Seahawks a little bit more at home. I'll give them a 24-20 game. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Next, we got the Rams and the Cardinals. Upset alert. I'm taking the Cardinals. I'm taking the Cardinals in a 27-19 ball game. I think the Rams have looked very sketchy. Very, they almost lost to the Falcons. And I know the Cardinals are coming off kind of a miraculous comeback. But I think from what I've seen, I think I've liked what I've seen out of the Cardinals more than what I've seen out of the Rams. And I think Cardinals at home, they get the job done. They beat the Rams. But this game will tell us what we should think of these two teams. I'll take the Cardinals. Next, we got the Green Bay Packers heading into Tampa Bay, take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think Tampa Bay is going to win this game, and I think they'll actually win it by a decent margin. Actually, no. I think they'll win it by a decent margin. I'll take 23-13. I think Aaron Rodgers is great, but I think Bucs run defense is going to shut down Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. And the Packers receivers are not good, and I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. I'm expecting a pretty bad performance out of Aaron Rodgers. So, yeah. The Bucs move to 3-0. And then after that, to end the week off on Monday Night Football, we got the Dallas Cowboys heading into New York to take on the New Jersey to take on the New Jersey Football Giants. Oh my goodness. So much. I've gone back and forth from this game. On one hand, the Giants have looked really good. There's been a culture shift there. They're 2-0 right now. But on the other hand, I really did like what I saw with Dallas last week, especially on the defensive front. The Giants are missing two of their best edge rushers, most likely this game. The receiving core is not all that. Saquon is looking good, though, but the O-line scares me, especially with Micah Parsons coming off the edge. But on the Dallas side, there's definitely some concerns, like how well will that defense play? Like, secondary still obviously concerns me. So I'm back and forth from this game. I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys to win in a close game, though. I'll give them a 27-24 game. So, yeah, these are what the standings will look like if I was perfectly correct. Chiefs 3-0, Chargers 2-1, Raiders 1-2, Broncos 1-2. So, yeah. I'm going to bother going through it, actually. But all the undefeated teams remain Chiefs, Bills, Bucks, Eagles, and that's it. Those would be the remaining undefeated teams after this week. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of things to be told about this week. Something that I would like to see is, can Mitch maintain the starting job? Are the Raiders frauds or are the Titans frauds? Can Derrick Henry bounce back? Is New England actually a bad team, or will they compete? Are the Bengals suffering a major Super Bowl hangover? Are the Colts one of the worst teams in the league? Is Miami good enough to compete with the top dogs of the AFC? There's not much to say about this game. Who's the worst team in the league? How good is Russell Wilson really? Well, who is looking like one of the best teams in this division? Who'll be competing for a playoff spot? Are the Eagles legit? Are the Panthers literally the worst team in the league? And yeah. This game is about the only game that I'd like to see something come out of, something of worth. So yeah, that's gonna be all for my week 3 NFL prediction. Make sure you like, subscribe, and notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.